KimGarza, and today is the action video of the Gnoflex. So we are going to do a fine art concept. I will put the mood work in the following. And today we are going to shoot with the Gnoflex 120 medium format and the Pancro 400. This is my beautiful model, Carla Barrientos, and she's wearing the dress of Bonita dress rental that she is in Tampico, Tamaulipas. And then let's start.
I do recommend to do this at home, but in this case I did it here so you can see how I put the film. One of the things that is important is that you have two rolls in the 120 and you will have the finished roll in the plastic one that you have in the camera, and remember that you need to roll it until the arrow that you saw there.
Okay, so I'm going to use an application for the line meter because I don't have line meter in here. And then take reading. Put it over here. And then it says it's ISO 400. And then I want to use an aperture of 3.5 or 3.5. Yeah. Much light, some perhaps not. 3.5 is 1 divided by 20. Okay, so I'm going to use a speed that is really slow. So I probably will have a shake. So it's better to use a tripod in this case. Okay? So let's start.
So as you can see, I put a tripod because the velocity was like really slow. It was 1 divided by 20. So if you don't use a tripod, then you will have shaky image. So I got really low light, but that was like the intention. And one of the things that I can tell you about working with models is that I have always a Pinterest board and then I put it in the iPad there so the model can see the poses and the mood. I send to the model, and in this case we didn't have makeup artists or other creative team, but I sent it beforehand the mood work. And as you can see, we have a ring there. It was our light. This is a studio. I didn't use artificial light, just the ring there. So that's why we had really low light. Another thing that I recommend when you work with models, and in this case I'm a fine art beauty photographer and I work a lot with models, is that music helps. So we put music that it was kind of like princesses, Disney music, so she can be like in the mood. I noticed that when I put music that it's related with the photos that I'm going to take, it is much better. Like the results actually change. I also explained to the model that in this case, like the photos were like different than the digital ones. We worked together, that Carla and I, for like a lot of photoshoot. We already did a lot of photoshoots together, but I explained her that these kind of photos are different and it may take time to take just one photo, and the roll will be only 12 photos or less. It depends. So one of the things that I wanted to tell you also is that my TLR, it doesn't work the counter, so I needed to kind of like measure by hand. It was like 3 turns, and actually the develop was pretty good. Actually I got a little bit more space, so it was 2 turns and a half the measure. So the next time I will use that measure, like 2 turns and a half. One of the things that the almost all TLRs have damage is the counter. So yeah, you have a TLR that the counter is damaged, you can still use it and you can count it like manually. In this case, we have prepared the poses that we wanted to shoot. So I was like explaining her how to do the poses, and as we have really low shots, because in the digital is different. In digital, I take a lot of photos from different poses, and then I select the one that I like the most. But in this case, we just have 12 opportunities, so that's why I was explaining her specific poses for this photo shoot. I normally have a really specific space from the models, and I don't touch them. I try to be like as far away as like the limit, so they can feel really comfortable with me. But in this case, Carla and I, we have been working together since a lot of time, so she trusts me. And yeah, I was like just putting the tiny crown that she was wearing, and that's why I was like really close to her. But I do recommend when you work with models to have space and do not touch them unless they tell you to do it, or it's not like you cannot avoid it, like you need to put it in certain way, but you need to ask permission and see if they are okay with that. So at the end, I needed to put a share because the viewer of the TLRs are on the top, so I couldn't see really well. So I put the share, and then I can see it really well. I really love the viewer of the TLRs. I think they're amazing, and the feeling is completely different than the other cameras. I really love it. I did also at the end a digital version of this concept because I really liked it. So perhaps I will upload a video, so the digital concept. So we finished.
Ready?
At the end of the photo shoot, I went to Alola Labs to develop the film, and one of the things that we noticed is like this fog of the results. I kind of like it. I think they are like kind of like vintage and with that mood that I wanted, like really like mysterious and romantic. I actually like it, but the thing is, it wasn't the camera because some photos has this fog, and so we thought that it was or the development or the film. So the film wasn't, it was okay, like the expiration date was in 2023 or so, so it was okay, the film. So perhaps it was a development process, but well, I really love the results. I hope you like it, and I hope you like the video. If you like it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and activate the notifications so you know when I upload a new video. And let me know your questions and your thoughts. What do you like it, what you didn't like it, and also what do you want to see in my channel. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!